Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Jessica
and I'm Jennifer,
and today we're doing a
what's in my bag.
And I think the last time we did this video was like
2 years ago.
Yeah, when we first started our channel.
It was like one of our first videos.
Yeah, so this is the 2020 edition.
Yeah, and we're putting a little spin on this because we're going to be talking about feminine essentials to have in your bag as a lady.
Yes, you have to.
So first, I'm actually going to be doing a big bag to show like how I fit everything inside it. And I'm doing my big Celine bag. I've actually done a review on this bag previously on the channel, so if you want to know more about it, go and watch that video.
I really love this bag because I love the colors. I feel like this is the perfect summer bag. And it gets so many, she gets so many compliments when she brings her Celine bag out.
Yes, and it fits in so much, so I love it.
Yeah. And for me, I'm going to show this bag. It's a dupe of I can't remember the brand that first came out with this bag, but so many brands have done a dupe to it, and this is a really good dupe, and I actually got it from my Connect in China.
Yes,
and it's actually handmade. It's really good quality. I think I've had it for almost it's hand beaded. I've had it for almost a year, and it's so pretty. Like whenever I go out with this bag, almost everyone is asking me, where can I get this bag from? Are you selling this bag? Which maybe down the line, but it's such a pretty bag. I just love carrying it. It makes me feel so classy as well.
Yeah. So we're going to go over the first items in our bag.
So what's the first thing you're showing in your bag?
Yeah, obviously the first item is going to be our phones.
I feel like this is the most important and essential item.
Yes. So the first item is our phones. Obviously what I just love is my phone case.
Yeah, me too.
I need my phone all the time because whenever we get ideas, wherever I am, I'm in the car or anywhere, I get inspiration and I have to write it down in my notes app in my phone. Also to receive phone calls, we run a business, so our phones are essential.
Yes, or if you want to browse on Instagram, it's essential. So the next item that I'm going to show that is really important for me is my card holder.
Yes.
And it's such a really cute Chanel card holder. I think we got this almost 2 years ago as
birthday gift.
As birthday gift from our older sisters. Yeah. And this is such an essential item. It has lasted. You know, Chanel is actually a really good luxury brand that lasts through the test of time.
Yeah, the leather hasn't worn out.
It still looks pretty much brand new.
Yes.
And it can fit so many cards. There's so many compartments. There's the middle one here, and this is where I put my, you know, the Nando's card to get your free Nando's. It's really important.
So all essential.
Yes. Yeah.
So the third essential item right now with what is going on in the world is our face masks. So these are our face masks. So you could either use this or you could have the disposable ones. So I usually use the disposable ones, but I always have this ready-made one in my handbag. I feel like as a lady right now in this period, you should really be protecting yourself. You should have the gloves, you should have the mask, and you should just have always all-round protection. When you go out, have these essentials in your bag at all times.
Yes. So speaking of being safe, what is really essential right now is your hand sanitizer. And you always have to make sure you have hand sanitizer with you. Before the pandemic even happened, we always had hand sanitizer. When you exchange cash with people, you're exchanging germs. When you touch things, when you go to the bank, you go to the grocery store, you're touching vegetables, you're picking up germs. So it's always essential that you have hand sanitizer with you.
So my next essential item, this is my Louis Vuitton pochette. And I actually use this to keep my cash and coins. So there are a lot of coins from countries around the world. We actually don't have coins in our currency. I also keep my cash. And I actually keep just a little bit of makeup. So the lip gloss I need to top up with ease. I keep them inside the pochette. So if you guys want to also see a review of the pochette, it's really convenient.
It can actually be used as a makeup bag as well.
It could be used as a makeup bag, and sometimes when I'm going out at night, I just carry cash in this and I'm out. And this is an amazing piece of luxury small goods, and if you guys want to know more about this, then I'll do a video about it.
Another essential that we have in our bags is the pocket tissue. And I always say, like, if you're a woman, you should always make sure you have a pocket tissue with you. It's just something that is an essential. It's something that you should always use, like if you sneeze, if you cough, but sometimes even it's good for blotting, like when you have lots of oil in your T-zone, you need to blot away. Tissue is really good. It's just good to always have with you.
And I feel like also sometimes somebody might spill water on you, or they might, sometimes the seat you're about to sit in has a bit of dust. It would be good to use this.
Yes.
I would say if you want to take it to the next level, you could have antibacterial wipes.
Yes,
we couldn't find any small ones small enough for our bags, but you could have the wipes, especially when you're on a plane, to wipe down all the seats and the handles. The plane is known as one of the dirtiest transportations to use.
So another essential that every lady should have in their bag is
gum and mints.
Yes.
Now this is very important, because I feel like when people meet you, they're not just smelling you, they're also smelling your aura, your breath, everything.
Yeah, and bad breath is one of the most embarrassing things.
Yes. So I feel like even if you've eaten something that doesn't have a strong smell, like garlic or anything, most of the time after a meal, I always just put a bit of mint or chewing gum or fresh and breath freshener in my mouth. So this is really important as a lady, because you have to smell nice all around.
And this is like a Nigerian candy.
Yes.
Shout out in the comment section if you know Tom Tom.
Yes.
This has been around since we were kids, but this is strong. Like this will have your breath smelling fresh. Like there's nothing really stronger than Tom Tom.
Yeah, I really believe Tom Tom can cure any cold, to be honest. It's that strong.
So when it comes to like the little bit of makeup I keep in my bag, I always try to be minimal with it, because I don't like getting stains from makeup in my bag. Like I don't really put powder or powder brushes in my bag. So I usually keep just a few lipsticks and lip glosses, and these are my favorite and my essentials. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Penelope Pink. I've used this for like I think the past 3 years.
What we're wearing
and that's what we're wearing right now. I love this. It's perfect nude for like a brown skin tone. And I usually go over it with any like peachy nude, and I think this is Lancome and it's called Subtle Rose. I just always go over it with like any peachy kind of lip gloss. And sometimes if I just want like a basic lip gloss, I love the Gloss Bomb by Fenty Beauty, and this is called Fussy. And you guys, this is juicy,
so juicy,
and it smells like bubble gum. Like it smells so good as well. So this is perfect as well for like a brown skin tone if you just want like a juicy lip gloss.
So we actually keep our makeup, any makeup in our bag. I usually use like a small seal bag, and this is just for protection. As you can see, there's a small hairbrush in here. I have my lip gloss in here, and I have like a small powder in here. This really protects your makeup from smearing in your bag. Most of the time you spend so much money on these luxury bags, and you have to treat it properly, otherwise it starts to wear and tear. So I would always say try and get like a little seal bag or like something to protect your makeup from staining your handbag. So the next item I keep in my bag, this is also like it's little cute protective bag, and these are all moisturizers. So now it's really important. We live in a city that the climate is really hot, and this is very important. So it has a moisturizer. I was actually gifted this by my nail shop during Christmas.
For being loyal customers.
That's another tip. Like right now I don't have like the nice manicure, but always have your nails and your toenails done and nicely manicured. So this is a moisturizer, and it also has a really amazing scent. It's always good to just have
perfume.
It smells just like perfume. So sometimes I use this right before I walk into like a brunch meeting, and most people just smell me instantly, which is so nice. It has oils, it has like moisturizer,
skin mist,
and then it has like a skin mist. So sometimes I actually just spray this on my neck, and I have a glow. So it smells so nice, and then this just gives you like the extra glow and shimmer, especially on brown skin. This looks amazing. In addition to having the moisturizer, I always have a perfume in my bag. And I would suggest not your typical perfumes that are branded or expensive. This is a little perfume from Miniso, and I think it costs like maybe, I don't know, like $5. I can't remember, but this was quite really affordable. So this is just a little perfume that you could actually spray right before you can meet somebody. If you're in your car, I always have this in my bag. It's a really like small size that can fit into my handbags, and just to always refresh your smell,
and it's a nice floral scent as well.
Yeah, it's a really nice floral scent. I would suggest, if you don't want to get this, you know the little perfumes that they have in the little roll-on bottles,
the miniature size perfumes of your favorite brand. You can actually get that and keep that in your bag.
Yeah, or the small ones that they sell by the counter in Zara or all of these stores, the roll-on ones. Those are a really good idea to have in your handbag. So another essential I feel like every lady should have in her handbag is a sanitary pad.
Or a tampon.
Or a tampon. Now this is very important, because even though you know your cycle, anything could happen. Sometimes you may be so busy that you forget, and sometimes your friend might actually need one off
most
you.
of the time I carry a sanitary towel. I always end up in the bathroom, and it's literally a random stranger that I've never met that ends up needing
one.
Yeah.
So this is very important. Like I said, as a lady, you should always just be prepared. Always have your feminine essentials, so you don't end up embarrassing yourself, staining yourself. So this is very important. I always have one, and I always put it in my bag and zip up the area that I put it in.
Yeah.
So sanitary pad is important.
Yeah. And the last essential I'm going to show is painkillers, and this has always come in handy. If you're somewhere and you're having cramps all of a sudden, you're having a really bad migraine all of a sudden, it's always good to have painkillers in your bag, and you just pop it in with like a bottle of water and you're fine.
Guys, that's pretty much it, what we have in our bag. These are our absolute feminine essentials. I feel like as a lady, you almost have to have like the whole world in your bag to protect yourself, feel clean, to be clean, to feel safe, and also just for in case anybody around you needs like a tissue or something. Like, we need a lot in our bag as a lady, so I would suggest any of these for you to have in your bags at any period of time.
Yeah, and I hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, comment down in the comment section below and let us know your suggestions, and we'll take them up. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.